Hey everyone, I have not disappeared off the face of the planet. I has just been very, very busy. Come take a look. Yeah baby, the clean room's coming along. Oh dear, I'm going to have to get a dust extractor in here. I don't want any nasties falling into the motors. Got me, my lathe and my mill is currently on the back of Kelvin's van, floating around somewhere in Broadwater Farm where he's picking up some bikes, but I should have all that here tomorrow, which means hopefully by the end of the week, fingers crossed, I should have my lathe and milling machines running upstairs, so the machining for the more delicate work I can get on with. Brendan, that includes your pistol. I may be able to get some new 50 cal barrel sleeves. At the end of the day, it's 1/2 inch, right? And I can start on the new project as well. That's cool. Been doing Decarbon shocks this morning. You've seen the warehouse, haven't you? This is where all the fault tubes start. This is just where we keep all the crap. New disc grinding machine there. That's our stock for fault tubes. Oh yeah, it's coming on. It's coming on. We seem to have a plethora of supermotos in this morning. You want to come and have a look? So Barney is having his garage work done, and he's had to dump all his bikes up here. Oh, CR500. Why anybody would is beyond me. Horrible bikes to ride, not unless it's the CRE with power valve. XR650. Oh look. Old projects, but come with me. That's someone saying I don't look after my Suzukis. Come and see Colin Suzuki's. Look, lovely, well maintained, totally clean, not a single sticker anywhere. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? He used to be a pharaoh in Egypt. He's been reborn. He was in that film, The Mummy. Come see all the millions of drag bikes. I don't know where all the others are. They've all gone. But we do have a few Suzukoids in here, and we do build a few Suzukis. We're all sort of high tens. High tens for you, is it? Low tens? What are you doing there? High nines. I don't ever say a high 10 to someone who's done a high 9. I get ever so upset about that 1/2 second. It's all lost and won on the starting grid, you know. And as I walk away, they're all going to do finger bob signs behind my back. I know it. Come with me. Let me show you. Bloody Decarbon shocks, man. They kill me. Now normally what we get with a normal shock, come with me, I'll come and show you. Come and show you what I've been up to this morning. We have been doing Decarbon shocks. And the main difference with Decarbon shocks is, I don't know if you can see in here, there is 2 sets. If I switch,
I didn't say anything about back markers.
There you go. See, there's 2 sets of circlips in there. What we would normally have, one circlip in a shock body, but with Decarbon type shocks, Decarbon being an old company from, I don't know, early 80s to mid 90s, did a lot of stuff for Yamaha, and with most shocks we have a block that's held in by a single circlip, and then that block which carries the seal for the rod is pushed against that circlip by whatever nitrogen gas pressure we're putting into the system. With a Decarbon shock, you don't really have a block, you have a metal sandwich with a seal in the middle that's crushed together and held together by 2 circlips. So technically you don't need to put any nitrogen into them, because you're not looking to have the pressure to hold the block and seal in place. But with these ones, which is what I've been doing today, I've got 2 of them to do. Oh man, they are a nightmare. This is off, I think it's an R6 or an R1, something like that. So just be warned, if you're taking one of these apart and your seal block will absolutely not budge. It's a double circlip Decarbon type, alright? Bear that in mind. Very, very important. So, that's the little update for the moment. Look how clean this is, look. I've done Russ's CNC machine. Look how clean it is. What is that in there? It's Chuck Berry. No, I'll tell you what, I put that in there because it's all rusty and I wanted it to get it covered in lubricant. And then he doesn't come in and use his machine. What a shitter. I'd done his other machine and he had left it so long that the swarf was compacting like a compact paper machine. Anyway, so what have I been up to? Not a lot over Christmas, boys. Just got into that Ark Survival. Man, it's killing me. I thought Fallout 4 was addictive. That Ark Survival is... I'm on server EU 184, but not the centre. Send me an invite, you can come and join my tribe. I'm on PS4. I've got a couple of bases and a few animals, and I'm actually at the moment in the process of collecting poo, because I've built a compost bin. Everybody else is building bows and arrows and spears and weapons. I built a compost bin. That's the way I play, baby. Anyway, I'll see you all later. I hope you've had a great holiday time and a fantastic new year, and whatever promises you make. I'll see you later, buds. Ta-da, bye-bye. I thought I was having a conversation. Hello, everybody. So we were talking about Decarbon shocks, right? Well, not Decarbon shocks, but the system they used therein to hold their seal head in place, right? So this is what I have here for you. Now then, as it happens, now then, young man, is basically the seal head from a Decarbon unit, right? It's not made by Decarbon, but I am going to use the, and in the background you will see the local wildlife. So this is how the Decarbon type seals work, right? Okay, notice that this is a sandwich, okay, with your seal in the middle. Now when I put this together, you've seen the video with the two circlips, so this plate on the bottom sits on the bottom. Behave! See what I have to put up with here? I'm a professional. The show must go on. So you see how this is a sandwich, right? So what I do, so don't use the two circlip system. This is a standard seal block, although it's a bit of an old manky one. Yeah, bear with me, it's all I had to find, okay? So what we do then is this is going to be your new seal carrier. Basically your seal's going to go in here once it's machined. This will only use the one uppermost circlip. Once this is installed in the shock and it's oiled, it's the actual act of putting the nitrogen in that pushes this seal block against the upper circlip, right? That's the one that holds the whole thing apart. Now, when I do a Decarbon shock, or a Decarbon type, you know, blah blah, for you out there in YouTube land who like to be picky, you know what I mean? You could help people, but no. Anyway, bitter. So I get rid of this whole assembly and we replace it with this one, okay? And it's much better. Next time you come to take your shock apart, you change the oil, you want to up the viscosity of the oil, etc, etc, etc. This is so much easier to take out. It's just taken me the best part of the morning to get this one out, as this was this ended up going on like a 10-ton press to get it out. It was an absolute nightmare. The whole idea of removing these is that we squash these two metal plates together, so the seal in the middle goes and gives us like a 1/4 mil to hook out the top circlip, but on this one it just wouldn't have it. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit on Decarbon shocks, or Decarbon style holding of the seal. Right, anyway, until next time, and from, you see that very small man behind? We cut his legs off so he has to crawl around on the floor. We just use him for putting parts on the lower shelves. Oh God, this is just so wrong on so many levels. I'll see you later, lads. Ta-da, bye-bye.